Welcome back to the Clickety Clack podcast. Now I can do it with both hands. So these are my birthday hands. They wasn't done last week, so I did the bangle nails. If y'all know like the bangle nails is, yeah, it was something. I'm a Scorpio, of course, and y'all already know with the length. I don't play about the length. So this is gonna be a special podcast because normally I debut it on Friday. We're gonna debut it today, which is Saturday, and it's my birthday. Yay! Bravo, bravo! And I can't believe that I've made it to seven. Seven of these episodes, these videos. I appreciate the support, the shares, the comments. I'm telling you, like, we're gonna keep rolling, we're gonna keep rolling. All right, so this is something that we need to talk about, and this is nail salons versus independent nail techs, okay? We're going to break down the cost, the marketing, clients, all that good stuff, okay? Okay, so with nail shops, chop shops, y'all know I call them the chop shops. Chop, 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 chop. All right, so with the chop shops, nail salons, we're gonna keep it professional terms because y'all know I call them chop shops. So with the nail salons, this is just a different story with nail salons. If you're able to go to a nail salon right out of school, that's good. It's good because, for one, we're going to talk about the clients. You're able to get clients. They have the continuance of people walking in and out, in and out. At the nail shops, they got people do walk-ins all the time. They may have some appointments for the special, people that's popular or whatever they call them. But, yeah, like if you were to go into a nail salon from school, that would be a good choice if you don't have any clients that already is with you in nail school, because some of them will follow you, or whatnot. Now, we're going to do vices and verses. Now, with independent nail techs, such as myself, if you don't have already clients or support, it could be hard, and you find yourself marketing discounts, trying to reel people in. And I'm not saying that's bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. In the beginning, it's not bad. But if you get good, you'll notice that people only come when your stuff is discounted. Okay? Okay. That's a different story. But okay. So, versus back to nail salons. You have a salon owner. Usually one or two people, they own a salon. You have maybe 8 or 9 different nail techs depending on the building. Now you have the independent nail techs. It's just us. We do all the marketing. We do all the buying of the products. We do everything's out of pocket. Everything's out of pocket. Everything's out of pocket. Bills are out of pocket. Daily things you buy, necessities, kids you pay for your kids is out of pocket. It's out of pocket. Not saying it's not out of pocket with the nail salon. It's just when you work at a nail salon, you use their products. So you really don't really have to buy your stuff. And 9 times out of 10, if you work at a nail salon, you can't bring in no outside products. You have to use what they use. That's what I'm saying. We're going to bounce back in. We're going to bounce back. Now, let's go back to the marketing. Nail salons do have, like I said, they sometimes have walk-ins. I know there is some like high advanced nail salons that do booking online. They do, the booking online. They do the marketing online. There's nothing wrong with that. But with that, you don't get to pick your clients. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't get to pick them when you're independent nail tech until you able to get more clients, and you could just like, we can talk about firing clients because I done fired a lot of clients, okay? But we're gonna not deter to that, okay? But you get to pick your clients when you're independent nail tech. Like, you have a client that comes one time, and you may not agree with them, or you might feel a vibe is off. You can fire them. You don't have to have them come back. Versus if you in a nail salon and you don't like that. I mean, you may be able to say something to your boss, because when you work in a nail salon, you have a boss, and they may or may not have you work with them. I mean, I never I don't even know nobody that worked in there, but I know from when my teacher was telling me in no school, I had to think about it. She did say it was like that. So you have to go by what the owner and the manager, the salon manager says, like everything they say. Now, we're gonna talk about pay. In a salon, I know this for a fact, you have to pay booth rent. You sit at a table any shop or salon you work at, you have to pay booth rent no matter what. Like you have to pay unless they just be like you got 2 weeks free or something like that. But 9 times out of 10 you have to pay booth rent. Okay, that's fine. Now the downside of that is you paying booth rent and you're not bringing no clients. So just to say that you don't have no other income, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And sometimes this is just going off my experience and just coming across from people and just seeing people talk about it. There is competition in nail salons, which is the reason why I never wanted to go into a nail salon, because I don't want no competition. Like, we all here to do nails. We could collab. I mean, I can draw. You may not want to draw, but your client might like your ombre. You feel me? And she want to add some nail work. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but like I talked about it in my previous podcast, like it's competition between nail techs for no reason. Like you don't see no hair people competing. You don't see no barbers competing. You don't see no lash techs competing. I see so many nail techs competing. For what? That's why that's why I never wanted to go to a nail. Like I'm blessed and grateful that I'm able to be an independent nail tech. Sometimes it get weary because right now I have to buy me a drill. And I gotta come out of pocket for that. You feel me? And I haven't had a client recently, I'm gonna say like a couple days, whatever, but like that's why I work, because I'm mad because I just bought this nail drill 2 months ago. No, 2 months ago, I promise. The one I had before, I had for 4 years from the same place. Like I don't know what happened. I just got irritated. I tried to fix it. But that is one of the costs that we go through now. If you was in a nail salon and broke, they can cover the costs. You feel me? Cover the costs. All right, go there. So you got booth rent, commission. You may or may not get paid off commission. Commission is basically you make a percentage of what you sell or what you provide as a service. So let's say let's say the salon charges $90 for French tip medium length. You may get like a percentage of that. Say you get like $60. You feel me? That ain't nothing. Now versus an independent nail tech, if I charge 90, that's my 90. You feel me? Ain't no percentage, ain't nothing. And another thing with being an independent nail tech, like we don't have to pay booth rent. Like now, if you work in a suite, a private suite, which I consider, I'm in my basement, it's a private suite. It's all set up as a nail salon. Like it's a legit. You come in here, you walk in like, it probably better than some of the nail chop shops, you feel me? But you may have to, like, if you don't work from home, you may have to pay. But I just like being like one-on-one. Like, I never, even when I got my nails done, I never like the congested. Like, if I always felt like a number. Like, when I go in there, like, even though I was a regular and I knew the people, I just felt like a number. Like, I don't even think they knew my name. Like, okay, you have a conversation, but it's like rushed. You feel me? Give me a hand. They pull your hand. Like, now versus with me or independent nail techs, like I don't take a long time, but I have a one-on-one with you. We can talk. We get to know each other. You may not want to talk. Like me, like when I'm first meet people, I don't want to talk. Like I'm a quiet person. Like until I might ask a couple questions, but the more you come, like we like family. You feel me? Like family. I want all my clients to feel like family. But like to say with like a chop shop, like it's rushed. You know what I mean? Like it's rushed. And I know if I'll stand corrected now. If y'all feel a different type of way, y'all can leave the comments in my comment section. I have no problem with giving y'all feedback on the next podcast. So I said, like, it's for us to be knowledgeable and stuff. But yeah, like I always you feel rushed. Like you be like go in there and they read your name off and then you like You sit down, what do you want today? Da, 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 da. Like, versus when you book with me, independent nail tech, you first know, you see my prices, you see my pictures. If you have any questions on my website, I'll tell you, just hit me up. No problem. You can hit me up on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, DM. My phone number's on there. Like, I have no problem answering anything. How much would this be for this? Da, da, da. You feel me? Like, even though I break stuff down, put pictures, people still have questions, but still, like, it's one on one. You're supposed to make your client feel like family. That's bring them back. You know what I mean? Not to say that the chop shop. Okay, we're gonna go back. The nail salons don't make you feel like that because there's, like I said, I used to go to a particular one all the time for like 8 years, and the lady made me feel like that. But like, if she wasn't there and I just went to go, like, it'd just be like you said, you call your name, like you taking attendance. Hey, hello, present. Like, I don't, I just don't like that. But you get a percentage on commission pay. Sometimes they charge hourly, which last time I looked up, a nail tech was making, this is maybe like 2 years ago, it was like $17 an hour. That ain't nothing. So you're not even getting paid for that set. You getting paid for that time. So $17 an hour, 2 hours is $34. You're getting paid $34 for that set. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. Now, with the upside to being an independent nail tech, you don't have no boss. You are your own boss. But like I said, you have to handle the marketing. You have to handle getting clients, passing out business cards. Versus in the salon, you don't have to do that. But either or is there's no issue. It's just like I said, I always find competition. Like, even now, like, it's competition. Like, I don't understand. I mean, not like now, but like even nowadays, like, it's competition amongst nail techs. Like, and I just wouldn't like drama, you know what I mean? Or like, she getting so much, da 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 da. Because I done sat in a ghetto nail chop shop and heard them bickering, and I'm not with that. Like, when I'm by myself with a client, like, we talking, we vibing, we listen to music, we may be talking, we may be listening to music, or we might be talking and listening to music. But you have that one-on-one with me, and you have that experience that that when you come in, it's like an ambiance. Like, it's warmth, it's comfortable. It's like, okay, you feel me? Okay, like that. But like, I don't know. It's just, I have no. The only issue I have with being an independent nail tech is the clients. It's like bringing in clients. You know what I mean? Like, if you start off slow and, like I said, if you don't have no support, it's going to be hard. But like I said, go, push yourself, because I done been there and I'm here. Look, and that was about Ari. I am here to tell you, there's a green light, a bright light over the rainbow. Like, it's never always gonna be like that. Like, I had issues with particular people who only want to come when they get a discount, but y'all steady screaming, I'm gonna book with you, I'm gonna book with you. I don't have no problem. Like, that's what I said. Like, now I've been in the nail set game for a while. Like, that doesn't bother me. So I'm like, okay. And then another thing, issue is when you greet a professional, say hello. Don't be like, hey, how much is this? That is my biggest pet peeve. And I can tell you, I can count on many hands how many times people do that. And I'll be like, hey, hello, how are you? I am good. This is the price. I'll send you my booking link. Because if we, as professionals, if we was rude, y'all will feel some type of way. That's what I gotta say about independent nail techs. Like, when it comes to people who are independent business owners, small business owners, y'all will give them the third degree. You feel me? But if it's some chop shops or them people that y'all know mess up and y'all still go, y'all won't say nothing. Y'all won't even give them no grief. But when it comes to like small business owners, white, black, Asian, whatever, this is for all small business owners. It's not a particular group of people, nothing. Like, y'all treat small business owners like crap. I don't understand. And that will make a person deterred from being just you know what I mean, and not want to go venture out to nothing else. That's why I said, like, that's another reason why I think a lot of people go to the nail salons, because like, they scared of the public. They are scared of the public. Like, they don't want. Like I said, I when I first started, I didn't like people. that's crazy because I'm in the nail tech industry, not to like people, but it's just the fact that I know how people are. Like I worked in fast food for like 22 years, so I know how the public could be. And I see how they act over sauces that ain't even mine. Like, you mad at me about a 25-cent sauce and I ain't the one charging you. You feel me? Go file agreements. Go on the website to the company and complain about them charging you 25 cent for 10 nuggets for another sauce when you only get one for your 10 nuggets. Like, not, I mean, that's not working, but I'm just saying, like, you done been to McDonald's and they give you one sauce for 10 nuggets. Quit playing with me. Four of them could take one sauce. But my thing is, like, don't let that deter you from being independent, okay? Some people do like the atmosphere, and then there's people who actually went to the nail salon and ventured off into being an independent person. They done took their clients with them, because I know people were like, I done went to school with a girl that was, matter of fact, she started doing nails, and she took her clients from the chop shop with her. They was like, oh yeah, we live with her, and she had about 15 clients. That is good. That's why I said, like, had I was able to take clients when I went to nail school, I would have had a steady thing of clients, which I'm not mad now. Like, I have enough, but it could be better. But we, like I told y'all, I took a break for a reason. We're gonna leave it in God's hands, okay? But this not deter y'all from venturing out. You could be independent, but just make sure you think about it hard, because it's really hard to be a struggling, starting out new business owner. This is coming from a business owner, and I've been in a business owner for 7 years. Okay, now with the into being independent, you can say you get paid by the hour, because if I charge $90 for a medium set and it takes me an hour and a half, I done made, let's see, $45, 30 minutes. That's 90. So half and half, 50, it's something like that. So 45, yeah. Versus $34, I done made $90. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's pros and cons when it comes to this stuff, but you gotta have some strong blood to be independent of tech. Like, you have to, because people will try to compare you. Like, especially if you ain't popular. Like, people try to compare me so many times. Like, you heard of such and such. Oh, you don't know. Like, I done saying no. Like, if you gonna, don't compare me. Either you gonna sit, you should have booked with them. If you gonna sit there and, you know what I mean, you feel me? Like, unless you, and then they be like, they be complaining about them. But you did not, did you tell them that? Don't tell me that. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Like, that's what I said. Like, I don't know if y'all complain about me to people, but baby, listen, I hope not. But yeah, like, it's just, that's what I said. Like, I done said so many things about the chop shops on my podcast. Like, I just don't. And even with the, like, okay, now, when I told y'all I went to school during COVID, when I was leaving, it was, so the health department was going through the chop shops and, like, checking everybody's license, because they was, like, making sure people, you know, it's COVID, like, you know, making sure people use their barbicide, you know, did they, like, daily cleaning routine, like, hour an hour, however you supposed to be, do it. But they went into a couple of them, and they said, like, by the time I had graduated, that it was like 30 people that enrolled that came from the chop shops that wasn't even licensed. So yeah, they may want you to come in there because you might be the only one that's licensed, you feel me? But just be careful. But if you want something, like, okay, like I said, like, if you starting out, a salon probably will be for you, because you able to build up your clients. Like, usually they just give all the newbies, you know, the easy stuff. But if you go in there and prove yourself, like, it'll be nothing. But if you know you got this, go and be an independent nail tech. Like, I'm rooting for all the independent nail techs, because we can do so many things. Like, when I say we create IG nails, quit playing. Like, they ain't doing none of this at them shops. You feel me? But I just mad. Like, people be laughing when I be calling chop shop, because I be like, they be really chopping you up. And then the nerve for people to be like, dude, is it going to hurt? Like, what do you mean? Don't you think it's going to hurt if you hit your nail? Like, yeah, if I hit my nail, it's going to hurt. But me doing your nails, no, it's not going to hurt, baby. Listen, that's what I said. Leave them chop shops alone. But we not talking about going. We actually talking about actually working. But If you feel like you're strong enough and you got the support and you know your business is gonna boom and you got it like straight out the bag, go for it. Be independent as heck. But if you don't have a steady support system, like I told you, like me, like I said, I wish it would have been open. I had the opportunity of doing it at my house starting off. So when I was gonna tell you, like when I had the crappiest nails, my stuff was booming, baby. You feel me? Booming. So I guess they was like, oh, she a beginner. She don't really know. Now it's like crickets, but it's okay. It's okay. But like, yeah, like I would have carried my clients with me because I just like to do something, improve people. You know what I mean? Like I just like proving people wrong. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this nail stuff and look at me now. Almost 7 years into it. You feel me? But yeah, like it's no good or thing about working in a nail salon or working as an independent nail tech. Like I said, it's pros and cons to either or. But just when you go, if you do decide to work in a nail salon, just make sure like you know what you're getting yourself into. Because I done heard some horror stories on the web, reading that's what some of these nail groups, and they done had it to where they signed contracts and it didn't end well. Like when they try to break it because they didn't seen stuff that I don't say like you can get a try. Like yeah, I got a probation period. You know what I mean? I just need a month to see what y'all all about. See if they clean their stuff right. You feel me? Like you can work there. Just make sure it's something somewhere you want to work that's reputation, like has a good reputation. You feel me? Because I know there's a rumble of them that it ain't got none. You feel me? But that's not to deter you away. Just do your research. If you go to try to be a nail tech, like they tell you with dating a man, like before you break up, you leave your man. Supposedly you supposed to raise the good things and the bad things. You could go and interview multiple or go look at multiple salons and write it down, see what you come up with, and then just think about make a plan for yourself. That's why I said like when you go to school, they give you a marketing plan. I really 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 hope that y'all use that because and read it because it helped me out a lot. Like it just breaks it down on what you should do with marketing your business if you do decide to become an independent nail tech. Or you could just look on YouTube or Google it. But the marketing plan, when you start a business out, such as nails, make sure you have money saved if you want to be independent nail tech. You know what I mean? Like save. Even if you want to jump into a nail salon because you might not always start off for being you might work like 2 or 3 days a week. That ain't paying no bills, you feel me? So I always say just do the checks and balances. Like weigh one and then weigh the other and see where you compare at. But that's all I gotta say. It is quick. But y'all know I'm rooting for all the independent nail techs. Like I said, them shops. But I just said I had to tell y'all like what goes on or what you can expect when it comes to the shops, working in the shops and nail salons, excuse me, or just being an independent nail tech. Like I would be an independent tech, like I said, I've learned so much stuff, but I also do YouTube. I do a podcast too. Like so I do a podcast on my YouTube and then I do YouTube videos. And then I do nails. Like it's so much stuff you can do with it. Like so much stuff. And I love nails. That's why I decided to do this because I love nails. I can never stop learning nails. Like, y'all can never stop learning nails. Like I really do love everything about nails. Like man, listen, like I'll tell you, like when I'm just thinking about my thoughts, but like when I do Instacart, mind you, we're time. So I already go to the same stores all the time. So when I'm talking to people and like they say something about my nails, or I might just see somebody that's shopping, they see my nails. Like when they say something about my nails, and I get to talk about nails, like I can feel my face light up because I love nails so much. That's why I say like if you decide to be an independent nail tech, make sure you got the mindset, make sure you got the support, like I said in my second episode, because it is the nitty gritty in this world and you gonna get into your brain and then you gonna have people talking about your nails. Just keep going, taking it from me, and this is from the heart. This is 100% gutter truth, but it's gonna be people even in your circle that's gonna be trying to pray your downfall. That's what I say. Like when you decide to do anything, even if it's nails, hair, be a rental, agent, whatever, like make sure you got a good support system. And if you don't, you could create you a good support system. Like ain't nothing wrong with meeting new friends. I say like I had to turn another year, okay? And I done came so far to where if you not up there with me on this level, like we can't be cool because like I can't have nobody just sitting there. I'm trying to talk to you, venting to you, and you like, oh, she just think, you know what I mean? Like I don't want nobody like that. Like I love nails. I'm here rooting for everybody, all the independent nail techs, all the small business owners. Like y'all gonna get it, y'all gonna get it. But as always, this is my birthday edition. That's what I said. Like I don't even have nothing in front of me. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just go ahead and just say it from my heart. That's why I said like I love nails. So now I'm getting more comfortable. Even though my mom was like, don't use your hands, don't use your hands. Now I can use my hands. And look, got the mic. Look, hey, I'm upgrading. That's why I say I love everything. And when you love something so much with all your heart, you gonna never stop learning. You gonna always upgrade. That's what I said. Like last week, I had a little mic. You feel me? Then touched it. I upgrade to this. Like, shout out to my silent partner, but they noticed that, and then they like, oh shoot, you need this. Ain't nothing wrong with the mic. It's pink. You feel me? But you gotta have a support system. You feel me? Support system. You got it. If you don't, create it. You feel me? Create it. That's why I say I always tell y'all, like, when I took my break, I'm glad I took my break because it got me with my mental to where now, like, I did a rebrand. I did a neat rebrand. So I got rid of all that old baggage because I'll tell you, when I first started, I did not follow my policies as far as, like I was always on time, but, like, I let people lag and didn't charge them nothing. People didn't come in this day. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll get you on this day just to have clients. Like, do not do that. That's going to stress you out even more, okay? When you stick to your policies first bat, you won't have no issues. Like when you start leaning on your stuff, baby, listen, because they gonna want you in that chair, even if they late or not. 30 minutes, like they gonna make sure they gonna want you in that chair. If not, ain't on time, and if not, they gonna want some money off. Quit playing. Say I'm lying. They gonna want some. Oh, you know. That's why I got rid of a client. I try to bring her on one of the old ones. I try to bring her to this new rebranding. I got sick, food poisoning. Like it was no fault of mine, food poisoning. I got sick. I told her 10 hours. No, it was 12 hours in advance. I give people 10 hours to reschedule. You feel me? I told her 12 hours in advance. Then the time before that, when she didn't show up, I didn't even charge her no deposit. I charged the deposit. You feel me? I'm like, nah, you just come. She ain't never show up. That's money out of my pocket. You feel me? And I know I told you I take time off to do Instacart, so I'll take it off because I'm gonna make that money up when I do nails. So I'm asked out. You feel me? Didn't say nothing about that. When she tried to come that time after, it gets to that day before. She tells me, mind you, this is something I carried over that I shouldn't have. I have another friend, wonderful. I told her, as soon as I told her I was back popping nails, she booked ASAP. I always got love for her. That's my friend. You feel me? That's my friend. That's the same one who gave me the nail art pens. That's my friend. You feel me? That's my family. I have no problem with that. You feel me? So let's go back. This particular client that was supposed to be my friend, and I consider a friend because, and that's another thing, like you got to be careful when you make friendship with clients because they would try to not be business like when it comes to your business. You feel me? Like you could be friendly, but then you'll also know who is there for you and who not for you because you feel me? Like by this conversation but this is what led me to finally do with her, and I'm sorry that I even carried her over. Comes to that day before of her booking. You feel me? Mind you, she booked. She paid a deposit. No problem. Didn't say nothing. She booked 2 weeks before she was supposed to come. The day before, hits me up and said, hey, so remember that time you got food poisoning? Am I going to get a discount? What? I said, okay, so when I got sick, at no point in my own, and I let you know 12 hours in advance what was going on, and you said don't worry about it. Now you want a discount, and I didn't charge you a $10 deposit. Oh, you know what? I'm done. You gonna have I sent that $10 back because I only charged a $10 deposit. Sent that back and I blocked it. I said, you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool. I can't. I'm cool. All in all, I just got rid of her and I'm cool. You feel me? Anybody who causes disturbance to your business is just get rid of them. You feel me? Because where one lack, 10 going step. You feel me? I'm telling you, I'm 100% good at truth. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. This is why I started this podcast because ain't nobody giving it like I'm giving it. You feel me? No nail tech on this side, on the client side, or nothing. Listen, I'm telling you, it's just set your boundaries and you don't have to worry about it. Like I was like sorry because I'm like damn like, and mind you, she was telling me like when I started, she was telling me for 4 months she was gonna keep but coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep. She was gonna come back, come back. Never did. Okay, well you know I'm having my daughter come for her homecoming. Cool. Now, I didn't cancel on the homecoming nails. It was like something that wasn't even. She would just get her nails done, but I had it on the homecoming. But when she told me that, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, now, if you would have said something in the beginning and we would have had something and we'd have talked about it 2 weeks prior, I would have told you like I didn't even charge you no deposit. So, well, you didn't lose nothing. Like you didn't, but you lost something now. You even lost a friend because I'm cool. You're not about to sit there and do that to me. You feel me? Like no. But anyway, that's another rambling. But as always, it's crazy I had to pull my sleeves up. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And this is Cookie Clat. And I'll see you back.